Hello, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I'm really excited, so I'll just get right into the video.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Well, no.
Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner. As do I. Until then.
Bye.
Yes? Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about. The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
Uh,
I'm sure that was years ago. People change.
uh-huh.
To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something
That's
did
right.
happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature. Your father's permissiveness has made you willful, indeed. It may not always serve you so well.
I don't like you.
We fought together under King Marek
Your
when he
nose
drove the
bothers me
Orlesians
so
out of
much.
Ferelden. Heady
It's
times.
like your face is
The years
melting!
since have not held
That's a
the
really
same
cute zit.
promise. It's not something a
Wait,
youth
that is
would
it right there.
understand.
Oh
It
god.
will be good to ride beside your father
I am
again.
Hal.
Your father hasn't spoken of our time
What
with
is that
him.
face?
That man took care of his
He looks like he
friends.
just bit
As
something
they
really
say,
sour,
he
like
was
a
large
lemon.
as life and twice as tall. It's too
Ugh.
bad Kalen isn't half that.
Ew.
I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
Same?
Enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
The girl did ask, your lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered
Wait.
my opinion.
I should go. Mass Effect
Another
style.
time, then.
I don't need permission to damn speak, little fuck. Hi, Dad.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I ask? When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't
Nah.
worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but
We
I
should
want you
all
to prepare
just
the men left
stay
here.
here.
In case.
Uh,
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
Everything's gonna go to hell. Hello. Just gonna steal everything from my own house. Well, I guess castle? Or I don't know what this is called. Because
Good evening, my lady.
they don't call it really a castle in this game. And I forget the correct term. Hello.
Evening, my lady. Evening, my lady.
You guys are
Maker,
twins.
Prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
I would like to
Please,
participate.
child, call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe after all. Creator of the sky,
She looks
the
permanently
land, and the
surprised.
sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted
Right,
upon
you
your
can
return.
stop like dry humping the
So
air.
let it be. There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. It is the least I could do. If the worst
Wow,
comes
she
to
has
pass,
huge
child,
hands.
Take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms.
It's like
We shall talk once the
her
soldiers have
hand will
departed.
consume her face. That's how huge it looks. I will never read Codex. Never. I never really explored this much. So I have no idea. Who just keeps a single mushroom inside of a chest? What if it's like a really big mushroom? Like, ungodly size.
Got it.
Okay. Alright, everyone has too many ungodly sized mushrooms.
Greetings, my lady.
Ooh, you
are
sound
the Terran's
creepy.
daughter, are you not? That is good to know. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march. I apologize.
No, you
Good
don't.
evening, my lady.
You sound so creepy. What about you?
Good evening, my lady. Good evening, my lady.
You are creepy. How have I never noticed this portrait? You... No. He looks creepy. I don't approve.
I'll
Such
get on it.
pretty music. Ooh. Let me guess. Mushroom! Who would have known? Surely not I.
Good evening, my lady.
Good evening. Ho, ho, ho.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh. Hello to you too.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been
His
looking
face
everywhere
is
for
so
you.
smooth
I fear your
looking.
hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Good boy.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know.
Well,
Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you
it
until the
looks
matter's
so
settled.
smooth.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
I'll talk to
We
you
really
first.
should go after your hound, my lady, before he does something worse. Only what everyone hears. I never expected to actually see one. So few of them are here in Ferelden. Never. You hear about Darkspawn attacking homesteads and travelers, but I thought they were just stories. I hear they only recruit the most skilled. It'd be disappointing if that wasn't true. I only know that once you become a Grey Warden, your old life is over. There's no going back. As you wish. But what if the Grey Warden tries to recruit you? Have you thought about it?
I wish you would recruit me.
Too bad. It's unlikely that the Wardens would risk your father's wrath. I would were it my choice. Your father decided I should remain with the complement guarding the castle. I hope that's because this Grey Warden wishes to see me.
See, this could be said two ways. It can be said the polite way or the bitchy way.
Oh, it's no bother. I should make sure that Nan is settled anyhow, or your mother will have my hide. Well, you know I've served your father for years, since my own father sent me to squire here. My father is a minor lord in the Bannorn. but our land is little more than a glorified farmstead. I do miss it, though. The valleys of the Bannorn are beautiful this time of year. I take great pride in serving the Turn. Still, if I had the opportunity to join the Grey Wardens, I wouldn't hesitate. With his blessing, I imagine. Joining the Wardens is the highest service one can render.
Alright, let's go.
Of course, my lady. Lead on.
Whee! Hi, old bat.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Rude?
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Your hair is so greasy and oily that it's stiff looking. Just look. Hair doesn't do that. It falls down. It falls straight down. It does not stick out. Ah! Fuck you.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Bannorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Got a blast. Hello. Hello. You're so cute. Look at that little tail. Oh, you bark at that wall.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Magic. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits.
Yes, you're
He
so
does seem
cute.
like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Rats. What should I name my dog? I'm gonna name it after my dog in real life. Lily. And I have caps lock on. Lily.
Bet you I can
Fight!
two blows.
Ah!
You!
I forgot how these controls are. I'm used to just holding R.
I'll get
Die.
Look at that
Oh
one.
god. I forgot how bloody this game is.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every
Such
bad adventure tale my
unrealistic
grandfather
standards
used
of
to tell.
blood.
Your hound must have chased them in through their holes.
The blood does not deserve
Looks like
this.
he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Those are very large rats. No,
Look at the
okay.
garbage they got into. Your hound doesn't eat like that. He's much more finicky. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand,
I
I'll
didn't
be
even
on
know
my
what I
way.
clicked.
I'm to
God
prepare for the
damn it.
arrival of more of the Jarl's men.
Fingertips. Hello, puppy. You're gonna lick me clean. Yes, you are. I am clean. Oh, good puppy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Well, no. I would prefer a bow. Wow. Definitely not gonna use that bow for a while.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Good boy.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants.
It would have
I
happened
expect those
anyways.
filthy
There's
things are dead.
dead rats all over the floor. And there's blood pulling. Blood pulling.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Their stiff, gross hair. Cute puppy.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
Oh.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything.
Nan never
Bloody
gives you
dog.
anything.
Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about. Thank you again for your help. Now, if you'll just hold on a moment. Yes? Adney, get moving with those casts. And Kath, do you think you can serve that to the turn with dirt from the floor all over it?
Miserable old bat.
Old bat, am I? We've got to work double time on supper, sweep out the hearths, and no complaining.
For some reason, whenever she said sweep out the hearts, I always think of like little tiny like hearts scattered on the floor, covered with dust, and they're literally like sweeping them up into like a little pile to cook them. I don't know why I always picture that. No?
Don't even mention that. These two will run like a pair of frightened kittens, and then where will I be? Thank you for coming to your old nanny's rescue. That blasted hound is more trouble than he's worth. He is.
He's a good boy.
Don't start with me. You've gotten all you're getting today. But what about you, my lady? Been keeping safe and well behaved, I hope?
That would just be boring.
And that's why you made your nanny old before her time. Do you remember that bedtime tale I used to tell you? The dog that bit?
Oh, Maker. Not this again.
Yes, this again.
Literally not this again.
A warhound was born to the elder bitch of a tribal chief.
I'm a bitch.
They named him Hahaku and gave him everything.
I'm gonna name my first
he
dog
grew up a
Hahaku
fine,
now.
strong pup, destined to be the partner of the chief's eldest son.
I am the chief's eldest son.
The young hound became arrogant, taking food from his kin and warning them, in the way of dogs, that the chief's family would punish them if they tried to attack him. Years passed, and the time for the chief's son to take a warhound came closer. Hahaku's pride swelled, and many of the people of the tribe came to the chief, quietly whispering of this dog's bullying. With each complaint,
he has really small
the chief
eyes too.
saw only Hahaku's strength and pride, and sent his people away. But as his son grew, the chief watched more closely. The day might come when his boy's life would depend on this dog. If the humblest of his people would not trust Hahaku, how could he?
Well, you don't.
There are many kinds of weakness. You'd do well to remember that. When the day came, Hahaku sat proudly waiting to be called, but the old chief chose Hahaku's brother as his son's hound. Hahaku was shamed, but felt no remorse. So great was his rage that he darted across the fire pit and bit the chief's hand.
You done fucked up.
The chief and his son struck at Hahaku, cursing him. The hound ran into the village, seeking shelter in the tents and kennels. The other dogs snapped at him, and the tribe's people threw stones at him. Before the chief could reach him, the tribe had torn Hahaku apart. Now, what should you carry from this tale?
No one is above justice. How you treat the least is remembered by the greatest.
True. Hahaku thought nothing of abusing the tribe and their dogs, but their complaints showed the chief he could not be trusted. But you're far too old now for an old woman to be reminding you to watch how you behave, hmm? It's a story worth repeating. That's all.
You're comparing me to a dog.
Tell your brother farewell before he rides off to war.
You're evil. Well, you're not evil. You remind me of my grandmother. That's all I will say. What's in here? There was no point in me going in here. Good evening, milady.
Good evening, milady. Good evening, milady.
Good evening. I'm so tired.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Playing cards.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Cairn stationed us here. We appreciate that, my lady. Thank you.
makes a little cranky noise. Did I already go in here? I did. I think I explored everywhere. Except in there, because I don't want to go in there yet. Oh. Magical teleporting dog.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year.
Oh,
Margaret
Orlais!
King was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Nope. Yes.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner.
This is not a flattering
Perhaps your
angle.
hound left something I can feed my guests. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking.
What is with the
beautiful
tiny
as ever.
eyes? Go soak your head.
I beg your pardon?
Her diplomatic skills will earn her a post in Orlais. Just you wait.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona.
Yeah,
Do
she
say
has a
something,
perfectly
dear.
proportionate
It is a great
face.
pleasure, my lady.
And is really
You
cute,
are as pretty
actually.
as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren. All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Hi, Mom.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
I have a really bad feeling about all of this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow.
Yes, it would.
Fergus and your father have their duty, and we have ours. For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
It's like they put on mascara, but the really shitty kind, so all the lashes are just lumped together. Oh, it's bugging me so much.
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Would that be so bad?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need danger like your brother. If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana. I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
Do you? Do you really? I am hardly a girl.
Indeed. I turned around and here you are, a fine woman in your own right. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
So happy I have your approval. I need to set something up. There. I gotta go Sonic fast.
Now's better than later.
I hate talking to them. No. What up, Boo?
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent. Greetings once again, my lady. Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, I see that you have no ladies in waiting. Is this usual for a noblewoman of your rank? That is not a sentiment I see amongst other noble women. My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty. I hope this position might pass to my daughter. Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned her. Her name is Amathine. Her father died of a wasting sickness 2 years ago.
Hey, about the flirt.
She does. Many people say she looks a great deal like me. I'm the only one who sees her father in her. I have risen very high for my people. I would not tempt fate by wishing more.
Just waiting for like another 20 years or so. You'll be in a much... There will be elves in a much higher position. Like wanting to destroy the world. Woo. So valid.
I am an open book, my lady. What would you like to know? Lady Landra's manor is not half so large as your castle, so my family lives in the alienage.
I guess it is a castle. Never mind.
There, we do not stand out quite so much. In an alienage, my daughter learns what it means to be elven, as much as possible. So much of our history has been lost.
No elf really knows how to be elven. It's like a new culture mixed into with an old culture. It's something completely new.
That is an awkward question. What do you mean?
I kind of really want to say 2, but I kind of want to say 1 to see if I can like mini romance. Saying 1.
Some humans, yes, without question. No longer. I have little time for such things. You flatter me, my lady. I am not so pretty that suitors are lining up, if that's what you mean.
I'm lining up.
Of course. Aren't we doing just that? What else did you have in mind?
I don't want to be that asshole like, hey, let's fuck. But I kind of do, but I'm not going to be that asshole.
And I you, my lady. My time is not my own, of course. But if Lady Landra's path should cross yours, I would love to see you. Another time, I hope.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stop the video right there. Next time, there will be tears. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you will see. For the people that do, bring the tissues. Bring the tissues. I will see you guys next time in episode number 3. Bye!